This is my first video I'm doing so far with with the ability to have my voice and on the screen record, because I just figured that out just a few days ago. Well, I didn't figure that out, it was my sister who showed me, but details. So essentially what I'm doing here, as you can see, it's a tier list. But thanks, Smirk, you say. The whole tier list trend is months old. Aren't you behind on times? And to that I say, I just felt like doing it. Looked interesting, never done this before. Why not? And I've been feeling kind of bad that I haven't been able to do the Realm event, as I've said in the, not the last shitpost I did, but the one before that, where I explained that I had to finish the final Singularity and I'm only halfway through Camelot. Is it halfway or a third? Either way, I wasn't able to do it. And I felt like shit, and basically I've been doing shitposts in the meantime to keep y'all entertained. Like, that's a game one I did recently. Check it out, it's good shit. Your king demands it. Oh, and also, you notice I might have changed my profile pic. I thought it was a far better profile pic to, explain my beautiful appearance, as you can see. So you're wondering, these aren't 5 stars, these are 4 stars, and yes, they are indeed 4 stars. Well, some of them are, one of them or 2 of them are copies of each other, but I was going to do a 5-star, but essentially I thought to myself, people are more likely to get 4 stars, and so it seems to be something that's far more important for them to get, for them to know about, and which ones are good. And essentially, I don't really like the whole S to A to B thing, and why S is above A, even though S is like 20-something letter in the alphabet. A comes first. I don't question it. But to explain it to you better, here's what it is. It goes from on my wish list, which essentially I have plans for certain servants, like the ones I am planning to get that I'm saving for. So essentially, those are actually on the top. Whether they're good or not, they just fit my playthrough. My play style, yes. Still absolutely amazing, even if not on the wish list, they are absolutely worth your time, and you should really get. Really, the only difference between the first and the second one is my personal opinion. Well, this is all personal opinion of what my experience is, but, yeah. Pretty good is, as you can tell, pretty good. Not the best, but usually above average. Alright is alright, it's the definition of average. I don't really care either way, it's the ones where I either don't have experience to tell you otherwise, or I really don't care about, like, they're really, like, lackluster to me, and pretty bad is pretty bad. Though, I'm not gonna say horrible, because all 4 stars are usually pretty good. I mean, there are a few, but, like, that's the vast minority. That's the minority there. Okay? So, yeah, essentially, that's, my plans there. Oh, shit, I gotta check something, Oh, Jesus, I didn't realize I forgot to click record again. Oh, yeah, I put a few. Did I have it on the first one? Well, I had this bad thing with, Miranda and her Narada forum. She's absolute garbage, let me tell you. She's put in as a boss killer, but she's horrible at that. Dear God, even if you got it under right to possible circumstances. And I've never used her archer form, but I like her personality. So I'm put her in the I don't really care either way category. Ruse 10, the psychopath Dolly. Her steroid stare and her abilities mostly only 1 turn, so they're mostly used for her NP. Fair. So, and I've used it before. See, was it an AoE or a single target? I swear it's an AoE. Or am I thinking of shooting? I know shooting has an AoE, but does Wu have an AoE? I used the one. She's not bad. She's pretty good. She does a decent amount. I'll put in alright. Oh, she scares me. Oh boy, the famous trap. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've used them once. Quick-based water. Pretty common. Usually waters have a pretty good crit start gather weight, so usually it's able to easily get him to do crits. So if you have Jack, well, you could get anyone to do crits pretty damn easily. Let me see. Where do I put you? I mean, you're pretty. He's decent. He has. I know he has an AOE. With Pegasus thing, he can stun. He's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Up towards Saber. Adelante Alter. Oh boy. A quick-based Berserker. I've used her. If I remember right, he's a single target user. So, if you want an idea, usually single target. What the fuck is happening to recording? Is it flashing? Usually single target ones are great for bosses, stuff like that. You know. And she's not bad. I really wouldn't put her as really great, because really I haven't used her much. But I have used her to know she's decent. So I'll put her in, Geto, she's pretty good, alright. She's not really stood out, but it's not really bad either. So, yeah, there. Very good for him. She does have an AoE with the arrows there. Was it Comet or was that the one for Chiron? There. Actually, I remember. I think the only time I remember her using it is when I was fighting her during the Apocrypha event. Yeah, I haven't used her either. Oh shit, sorry. She's alright. I've never really used her so enough, so I have no real idea. Oh, Werewolf here. My god. Well, he's a giant Jodo reference for them just beating the shit out of each other out of the enemy for an NP at 1,000 miles per hour, but, excuse me. But, yeah. I would say that he's absolutely amazing. He's a great Berserker. He's worth your time. Same thing with Pent. If I remember, he has the second highest attack out of all 4-star Berserkers, just behind Herc. And she has pretty decent steroids too. She's not as good at survivability, but she's still pretty good. Besides, you usually have the enemy dead by the time that becomes an issue. So, yeah. Absolutely amazing. The two Berserkers are still absolutely amazing. Well, that's just Berserkers in general. The class cannons, though, so be careful. Oh, Carmilla. Carmilla. You're right here. I've been watching a lot of Castlevania recently. I've been watching through the 3rd season that just came out on Netflix. You also go watch that shit, by the way. And, yeah, it's just amazing. Can't help but superimpose the image of that one onto this one now. Just so used to it. But, she's an assassin. She's... you get her at tutorial summon. What the hell? Ignore that. At a tutorial summon. But, so, you can get her pretty quickly. Most tutorial summons, that just usually put you up there. Unless you're, like, really bad. But, specializes in hunting and going after female servants. Which there are a shit ton of. I think they outpopulate the male servants. And it's still pretty good. Not bad, if I remember right. I think he's a single target AoE. Single target NP, if I remember right. Yeah, she's pretty good just because of it, but the fact that she focuses on it, well, it still damages the males, but, like, you know, unlike Steno, it's actually useful. It's, I'd say she's alright. She's told I never used her enough. So I'm not gonna say for sure yet. Oh, Cha-Cha. Well, I turned you into, what's the word? Prism or mana prism? Well, I turned you into one of the prisms. So I feel like, I feel sorry for you, because you weren't part of my plan. Currently. Yeah, it's the one I got for free after the Major Restoration event. Which, I haven't used it on support, because I was curious. He has a problem, though, with servants that I really dislike, whereas, like, they only have one Ascension card, aside from the final card piece. she get by full ascension, which bothers me. Because I like, because usually the ascension artwork give a more visual idea of what, of your progress. Like, oh, you see I'm progressing like that, and everything, which bothers me. It's not it doesn't affect gameplay, but it just artisanal reasons. But, yeah. She's alright, though. She's pretty good. Her NP has a burn effect, which gives her status effects. It's pretty good for me, so, yeah, she's pretty good. Actually, wait. You know what? Camille actually goes, and I don't really care. As I haven't used her, to be honest. Okita. I actually saw him on support once, and he was only level 1. He's still pretty decent, just because he had decent survivability, which just shows his survivability are pretty good at level 1 even. That's he's pretty, yeah, just good in general. Yeah, it's yeah, I like Kyle in there. His content, he's a pretty great guy. Centaur. Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Chevalier. Fun fact, I actually, when I did the tutorial summon, I actually got 2, gold servants, 2 SRs. I got, Emiya and Chevalier. I do not like Chevalier, because, well, his NP is only support. I don't mind if it, like, supports as, like, an event, as a side effect to it, but, like, in my opinion, like, an NP is your trump card. Like, it's like, it is like your finisher, like that sort of thing. And the fact that it only heals, even though, like, it could be vital, especially if, like, the boss is at its NP and you forget, oh shit, this is a support NP. The boss is left with 10 HP and he wipes your party with his own NP. Yeah. It just bothers me. Like, it's to do, like, some damage, like, I don't know, maybe like a stun or something like that, like, something. You know, that's what my opinion with the NPs there. It just bothers me. And so I burnt very quickly. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of you. I'm sorry, my dude. Or girl. I'm not quite sure. No one is quite sure what Chevalier is. Oh, I fucking hate you. He is garbage. Like, he does so little of anything. He's just so low. It barely works in anything. Just in my opinion. Like, his NP is bad. Like, it's like, it barely does anything. Like, it's a straight damage, but, like, the damage is so low. Simply because his attack is so low. I'm putting it down there. Down there, Edison. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know he's President King of America who's a giant lion head. Like, dear God. It's like, no. No. I do not like you. Okay, so the Elizabeths, the Ellies. The jailmates. The ear busters. Excuse me. I actually had an FGO account before this, but I was pretty bad on it. I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I deleted that and started over. And that's the one I'm using, which is the one I'm using now. And I actually had Elizabeth Bathory Brave because I took part in the Halloween event. And oh boy, if you don't know, her third skill is considered one of the single worst in the game. So yeah, that already puts you down a few points. But like, so let's consider the others. It's an AOE. Her NP is an AOE. Doesn't really kind of lackluster and everything. But like, I have played her, so like, she does work in situations, but like, it's not really that good. So, just don't that. You're an alright. I have never used her caster. I was not around for that Halloween event. So I don't care anyway. Oh boy, Detroit Emia, the rap god. Oh boy, the edgy Emia, the edge Mia, as he's often called. I've never used you. I heard you're alright, but I've never used you. Kuritsugu. Oh my boy. Pretty good. He has a taunt skill that targets one of your allies or yourself, so it's one of the few servants that does that, so that's usually pretty good on its own, and but I'm not quite sure if that is good enough for it, because I never used you before. So you're in the don't really carry it away category. Oh, classic Emiya here. That is the one I rolled on my tutorial summon, actually. And, yeah, he's pretty good. I really regret switching him out for Orion. I really do. I really regret it. He's just so good. But, yeah, he's in the absolute amazing category. There's no doubt about it. You're on the official tier list. He's in top category for the 4 stars. For good reason. He's just so balanced. Just really good. He has an evade, a quick start generator, and arch card enhancer at the beginning. And after you do his rank up, he gets one for it. Changes it to also buffing his quick and buster cards. He is one of the most well-rounded servants. He really, for archers, he really is. Beyond cool. I've never used you. I don't really have much to say about you, but I know you do spook a lot of people. Oh, friend. I think I have used you once, and you're pretty good. But I don't know if your stars are amazing, because you do have a few demerits. You stun yourself, remember. Saber. I might as well put you in the same one, because, well, I've never used you, but you're the same one, so why not? And you're pretty, from what I see, you're pretty good too. I think I have used her once in my old account. Yeah, I have, if I remember. I used her as a support servant. Gawain. If you're in Camelot like I am right now, you fucking hate Gawain. He is just a pain in the ass to use. He really is. He is, yeah. But truth be told, I don't. But if you're using them, I'm not quite sure because I've never used him. Really haven't. I've heard you're decent. You have a pretty decent bust for buster builds, but yeah, it's like Irie. I heard you're good, but I've never used you. Wait. Here we go. Gotta have the family together. Castigo. Yep. He's on my list. Yep. Oh, by the way, my list for 4 stars, my wish list for 4 stars is basically MASH, which I have, Artoria Alter, which I do not, Castigo, which I do not, Summon Nobu, which I do not, and Lancelot, which I do not. So if anyone's wondering, that's my list so far. The other people, the ones on my wish list for other classes that I want so far are either 5 stars, 3 stars, or 2 stars. I think the only 2 stars though is George. Which, by the way, I have done one of his interlude, which I do recommend you watch. He is it's pretty good, Avenger Medusa. Heard you're alright, but I've never used you. So, I don't know. Helena Blavatsky. Tutorial 7, pretty good. Like I said, Tutorial 7 is pretty good. So, if you actually manage to summon them again, you can already upgrade your NP, which is because the availability is already a big boost to it, because, well, you don't always get 4 stars. But like I said, though, it's a lot easier than getting a 5 star. That's still a lot harder than, like, a 3 star. That sort of thing. For my deference, she's pretty good. She's pretty damn good for farming, if I do remember right. And I believe I have used her, so she considered one of the best farm casters. Just for that alone, she's still an absolutely amazing, really is. Herc. Oh my, if you have never played FGO, if you have never seen a bit of Fate before, then you probably don't have no idea how ridiculously broken Herc is. Even for a 4-star and just Fate in general, like in the lore. Like, dear God. I recommend y'all to go and watch Unlimited Blade Works. That shit's on Netflix, and you will see how fucking ridiculous powerful Herc can be. Like, he is the Hercules, the demigod of strength from Greek mythology, one of the most powerful in just in Greek mythology, demigods in Greek mythology. Like, he is that Herc. Like, and his bond craft is just ridiculous. Like, he is one of the most survivable one of the most hardy berserkers out there, as well as one of the most damaging too. Like, he is just great all around. He really is. Hessian Nobo. Oh my. Basically, a Dark Souls boss. If I remember, what was the wolf's name of Dark Souls with the sword? Frigga? One of it. It's basically that. And, I'm not quite sure how you work. The thing is, though, he mustn't be that good, because I remember on my last FGO account that I had him, but I cannot remember what he did. Yeah, I guess he's just forgettable, despite his appearance. It's weird. Ibaraki. She is so useful. She really is. I mean, she doesn't survive all the time, but she's still so good. Leo, fucking course Leo was on this. It's like it's rubbing salt into the wound here. Ryoma. I'm not quite sure. I've heard you're good, and your NP is basically his stand girlfriend turning into a dragon, which is pretty cool. And he's just like Michael Jackson. Less creepy Michael Jackson. But, like, I've never used you, but I can't be sure because I've never used you. I've never used you once. Parvati. I have her, actually. I never really use her, though, but, like, I've heard she's alright. No, get down there. I've heard she's alright. Yeah, that's all I want to say. I don't really have many words for her. Oh, seriously. He's basically Medea, but as a 4-star, essentially. I still prefer Medea, but, like, I don't know. But Cersei's pretty good, too. I just like Medea more. Just from a character I remember seeing. Oh my, Dinner with the Emu Family and Carnival Phantasm was just such a treat. Poor Medea. She never gets happiness, except in those shows. Like, if there was a route in Fate where Medea could win, I think she's also pretty well off in Colorado Rax, if I remember. But, hey, if I don't remember right, you're still pretty amazing. Niza, I have never used you. Sheba, never used you. Sorry, Romani, don't really have much to say about your waifu. Santa Attila, never used you. What was the one? Which is this one there? The one that's from the Kari no Kyoka collaboration. Okay, I've never used you. Heard you're pretty good. Writer's Tarb. I actually had you on my last account because I took place in the Dead Heat Summer Race event. You were alright. Rin and Sakura is in the same category. Santa Altar. I've heard. Oh, sorry. Artoria, don't know. Let me see. Oh my. Kentucky Rider. Amazing quick gen for a rider. He really is good. Oh god, Nakihime, no. Run. Never used her though. Chloe. It's pretty good. You might want to watch out for the police though. Lancelot, my boy. Coming up there. For my wish list. Lancelot Saber. I have never used him. I heard he's a pretty good Saber though, from what I've heard. Yeah. Artoria Lily. I got you during the Mysterious Heron X event that took place a little while ago, but I never use you because it just seems so lackluster to me. You're alright though. Great, now Rin, Sakura, and Sabers in the same and fucking Sabers in the same category there. I swear this isn't intentional. Oh god, I'm just waiting for the new version of Cheryl to be put in there. Marie Caster, never used her. Marie never used her, though. Does get points for being something you get during Tutorial Summon, but like I've never used you. Martha. You also get under the Tutorial Summon. Like I've never used her either. Martha Ruler, same thing. Mash. Okay, so there's two mashes here for some reason. I guess Ordinatus and regular version. Well, I've read up on the Ordinatus version that you get during the what is it? The first lost boat. But yeah, Mash is obviously up there. She's Mash. She's vital to any team. For what I've seen, it's not really something that works because I'm too used to her regular kit. So still pretty good, but like I'm not really a big fan. Medea Lily. Oh boy, she still gets the same MP gen as regular Medea, but it's all a healing thing, which, as I've said, I'm not a fan of. It's a bad NP, in my opinion. Like, it should do something other than just healing. It's the same problem with Salieri. Sorry, Medea. You're my I love you, Medea, but your child one's gonna have to go down there. Lancer Medusa. I've never used you, but from what I've heard, you're pretty good. And you were in the Babylonia anime, so, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna put it, change this a bit. Not sure. There we go. Mordred Rider. I have never used you. Yeah. That's just how it is. I've never used her yet. Oh, no, I have used you in support once. Or twice. And from what oh, no, not down there. You're, yeah, you're pretty good. Actually, you're still absolutely amazing. Great Saber. Same for Nita Crease. She's absolutely amazing up there. There you go. She really is great. She has an NP gen, an AoE that has a good chance to cause death. Of course, not in servants, because servants don't really have that much chance of death. Oh, there's a regular Elizabeth. Never used you yet. Why aren't you talking with the others? Nidacris Assassin. I remember getting her during the Dead Heat event when I tried to summon summon Nobu. Oh, speaking of the devil. But I can't remember what you were like. I think you were alright. Berserker Nobu. You know where I'm putting her. I already said where I'm putting her. Oh, Nobunaga. There's one reason why I have her on my list. Nobunaga the rock and roll. And you can just tell from that. And there stands a giant flaming skeleton, and she has a buzzsaw electric guitar. Just for that, she's just so cool. Also, the fact that, well, she's pretty good at gameplay wise as well. Not that bad. Archer Nobu. You're not on my list, but you're so absolutely amazing. I played you a shit ton. I usually feel support a lot during the Meiji Restoration event. Well, use you during the Plurus what was it? One or two. What's the second one? What two? One of them. But yeah. And I really didn't care much for you. I really didn't give a shit. Like, you're passable though. Yeah. Nursery rhyme. Never used you. I think you get her on Choice Summon if I remember, but no. Oh, Shiki. Yogi Shiki. So good. Honorable Vatsky Archer. Not sure. White Girl Answer. Heard you're good, but I'm not sure. White-haired only. Which one was it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Tomo. Well, that's her name. I think I've used you in support, and, pretty good, yeah. I do not remember who you are. Yagu. Sitting EX. But, I've heard you're pretty good. But I'm not gonna put you in absolute amazing, because I'm not quite sure yet. Danzo. I used you in my last count. It did not go well, but it wasn't from Danzo herself, it was from me being an idiot. Yeah. I think you were good. I remember. I think so. This is one of Valkyries, right? I think so, yeah. I'm not sure. Archery Baraki. I Baraki, I'm still amazing, but, like, I'm not sure about you. Ushiwaka. Assassin form. Not sure. See, there's a lot of them I haven't used. Remember. Summer John. Not sure. Med. Thought. Not sure. Never used you, the Armhoot. Saber form. God, the art style on him looks like shit, though. Caster shooting. ASMR never used. I use your assassin form. Never use caster form. Lin Lang, I think your name is. Never used you. Not sure who you are. I swear you're. Tip my tongue. I can't remember who you are. Quetzalcoatl Santa Samba. Not sure. Never used you. Miyu. Never used you. There's a lot in the not sure category, as you can see. Estrella. I've never used you. Gray. Never used you. Octagon. Never used you. Red-haired Indian guy. Never used you. Kagatora. Same thing. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Same. This is going to be a lot. Melt here. Okay, Melt. I don't know what to say about Melt. Oh boy. I think you're good. Oh, that's not your alter ego form. Never mind then. Okita Souji. Never used you. Calamity Jane. Never used you. Nightingale Santa version. Never used you. Oh god, the famous Santa altar. Oh boy. I do think I used you once. God, this is a long, not sure list. Like, I'm gonna... let me see where I should put you. I think you're pretty good. Assassin's Gathak. Not gonna put you up there. Let me see. I did use you once. You were pretty good. Assassin guy. It's not the fifth. Stop reminding me. Assess. Nightless City. Yeah, you're pretty good. Only shooting. Never used you. Oh, Sieg. Let me see. I burned you immediately just because you're a piece of cardboard, but your personality was shit, but you were alright in fight form. Sigurd. Oh god. Oh boy. Well, as they say, Sumanai. Now, Lancer of Light, I do remember using you in my old account. You were alright. None really stuck out to me. No, tomorrow's the white-haired one. Which one are you again? Wait, what the fuck? Tamar Cat. From what I've heard, she's kind of Tristane. Well, you have the same ability as to why you use, what's his name? David, that's his name. Is that you have a party-wide evade. So, like, you're pretty good. I saved you. If you notice, I saved this one for last. The ultimate spook. The bane of FGO players. Fucking no. No. That's... You don't go down there. No. What the fuck? Yeah. You stay down there. Okay, the things are fucked. Just gonna blue. There. What the fuck is going on? Because that was a weird detour. Okay. Okay. This is going down the list so you can see. Yeah. Here's basically my personal tier list on the entire, 4 stars. Yeah, this is basically just how I view them. Keep in mind, usually they're all pretty good. Except for these 5. But, yeah. That's basically it. Now, you guys can go sort out the not sure in your own categories, because you're the ones that use them. You guys use them, so basically, once again, I'm not quite sure of where to put them. Because I've never used them, so I don't have any right to judge. So, yeah. Once again, this has pretty much been the tier list. Hope you all enjoyed this. Until a new event comes by, this is probably the only FGO content I can make. Unless I do something like, I don't know, like a meme review of it on like the FGO memes or the Grand Order subreddit. If y'all want me to do that, just put in the comments there. Hope y'all enjoyed me with the microphone this time here. First video doing this, and yeah. I hope you enjoy your day. Stay safe out there with the virus, and yeah, you all just have a good day.